Hey, how's it going? So I got a question for you. Say that you're walking into this new place and at the foyer, before you enter in, there's a stack of name tags, and there's two different tags there that you have to choose from before you go in. Um, and on those name tags, there's simply two defining factors. They're going to describe who you are. And what you see that is written on them is one stack headed up by consumer, and the next stack headed up by creator. Knowing that you have to put one of those name tags on and walk into the room so that people can identify you with one of these two traits, if you were being honest with yourself, which one of those two tags are you going to be choosing from? Now, I only bring this up because I recognize myself that I was, in fact, a person walking around with the consumer tag on. And there's nothing wrong with consuming. I mean, we're all consumers in one way or another. Um, but just like everything else, moderation is key. I think it becomes very easy, like in today's day and age where everybody has a smartphone and all the accessories, earbuds and whatever, to find yourself constantly consuming, and that may not be so healthy. But like I said, we are all consumers in one way or another, but we're also all creators as well. I think that each and every one of us has a creative force that's embedded within us, and that comes from the fact that we are created beings that come from a creator. And so being a procreation of that, we ultimately end up with a little bit of that inside of us as well. And so I think that each and every one of us has this creative force that's within each of us. And sometimes we just need called out to recognize it and to, maybe switch things around a little bit. And I know that in my own life, if there's one thing that I would ever hang my hat on as, the one thing I've done in this life that I am absolutely proud of and find, fulfillment in, it is in the fact it was in the act of creating children. I mean, my children are my greatest asset in this life. And all of us have that ability within us as well to procreate and to make these little humans that are byproducts of us. And if, like me, mine are now teenagers, so they're a little bit different these days, but we still love them. But yeah, the point is that I think we're all creators as well, and it's very easy to get caught up in consumption, but it's very difficult to create. And that's where I feel like I'm trying to take this message today to a place where you recognize that we all have that creative force within us, and we all have the ability to create something. And although, maybe content isn't what it is for you, I mean, certainly that's not what it is for everybody, but we live in a time of unique opportunities. Like platforms like this one give us the ability to reach out and touch, billions of people. And there's never been quite a time like it. And so, it's a unique time, and it's a unique opportunity that each of us have here. And so I encourage you that if you're on the fence about creating content, or, just creating anything, to do it. I'm 46 years old. I'm at a point in my life where I recognize that time is limited. I do not have forever here, and that, that there needs to be some balance there, the content I consume, it in one way or another, I'm gaining knowledge from it, or becoming informed by it, or whatever it may be. So it's not like I'm doom scrolling or something and it's just reckless, constant consumption. But there still needs to be balance found between that consumption and creation, and expressing our creativity in one form or another. And so that's the message here today. That is, if you have been, because we do these, I think, most people anyway tend to do these self audits in our own head, and we recognize that maybe we've been over consuming. And if that's something you recognize as well, and you've also been considering creating something, whether it's content or just something, I think we all have something to offer the world. And like I said, this is a unique opportunity today that we have to actually share that with the world. And that's, I guess, what my message is here today, if I can get past Samson here to deliver it to you. So yeah, anyway, that's my message. I just encourage people to try and find that balance between the consumption and the creation of content. And like I said, I think every one of us has something unique that's within us, or that has become part of our life experience that we have, that we can offer to the world. And so that's what I am encouraging each and every one of you who may stumble onto this video to do. So yeah, this is a call to action video. This is just trying to recognize that it's so easy to be constantly consuming, but it's very difficult to get out of your own way sometimes and begin to create. And so that's what we have to do. Like I said, running out of time. Time is not unlimited. And so we just have to push those fears, whatever they may be, what people think, or whatever, whatever the fears are. We just have to push those things out of the way and do what you were put here to do. And in my opinion, what that is to create. And so there's no better time than now. And you should absolutely take full advantage of this time that we live in and create. And so that's all I got. Hopefully that has done something positive for your mindset today. And maybe you'll begin to create and it'll change your life. That's all I got. I'm Brad Casper. This is Casper's Corner, and Casper's out.